So it's that time of month again. I've no makeup on. I'm not in my hair dye clothes yet, but I will do that once I'm done with making this intro, which I've been trying to make for 5 minutes. Thanks for undoing this. I'm just not feeling the best. I've got like a bit of a gum infection too, so I'm just feeling a bit miserable and tired and run down. So yeah, I'm getting up early in the morning, so I have to do this really quick. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I know, I should have done this earlier on. I know it would have been fresher for you, but hey ho. So yes, I'm dyeing my hair with the Garnier Olia hair colour. It's a permanent hair colour. I have it in the shade 1.0 deep black, and they have changed up their box. It's more of a slimmer box, and have slightly changed their formula, so it's vegan friendly now, which is quite good. I did do a patch test yesterday, and it's alright. I did it on this side of the ear, and it's okay. And yeah, definitely do your patch test, especially if it's new formula, and especially if you haven't touched colour before. Even if you have touched colour before, it's a new box and a new brand and all, just do patch test, because it's important in case you do take a reaction. But I'm fine, I've done it and I'm okay. So yeah, Garnier Olia, the new formula, I'm praying it's going to be as good as the last one. This is one of my favourite box size ever. I absolutely love it. Like the formula, and this is really, really amazing. Absolutely beautiful. So yes, I'm going to be dyeing my roots. I am getting my hair done at the hairdresser's tomorrow. I'm getting some panels put for it, like some chocolate brown panels through my hair, like peekaboo highlights, like just underneath like that. So I'm keeping the majority of it black, because I do love the black hair, but I want something different in it now, because I've had my hair like some shade of darker black for 2 years, and I just want something a bit different but still keeping the dark in my hair. So like chocolate brown panels, peekaboo highlights is perfect. I'm not getting any touch up here. Could change my mind tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to bother getting any here, because I want to keep it nice and dark here and just peekaboos pretty much. So yeah, not touching anything, not even using a toner on my hair or anything, just using this on my roots. And even if there's loads left over and I've saturated my whole roots, I'm not taking any down to the lengths, no way, because I want to keep that a good canvas for getting the bleach put on. So obviously I'll have to get my hair bleached for the chocolate brown panels and toned. I will show you that at the very, very end, but I will put a clip, I promise, once my hair is done, before it gets bleach panels in it, what it looks like. So yeah, you do get the box like this. I can't even speak. The box is like this, and it looks very similar to the last packaging, but slimmer. And that's what you get in it. You get your colour queen, your developer, like what is in the bottle, like the last packaging. The bottle was separate, but this one, they just put the developer in the bottle, and you just mix the colour cream in and shake it, and that's done. Pretty much to mix it. Then you get your conditioner, and you get your gloves and your instructions, so self-explanatory. And then you get this shade chart on the back, and do you have a wee indent where you can actually put the colour bottle. I think it's there. See if you can see it faintly. It's just, see that thing there? That's where you can just squeeze that and put the bottle in, so it saves your surfaces from getting ruined, which is genius. That just gives you information about the patch test. I done that last night, yesterday actually. I done a patch test and I'm fine. So always do your patch test. That's all I'm going to say. Just do your patch test. It'll save you a lot of like headache if you do get a reaction. And touch wood. Well, even though I'm fine with the patch test, but touch wood, I'm fine. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now, do my hair, and then I'll come back, because I'm talking loads and I'm not even getting the words out right, and it's bothering me. It's just because I'm just tired too. So even though tired, I'm just like, ugh, like a zombie. So yeah, I was so dumb I forgot to show you my roots. That's what roots look like. They are natural dark blonde colour at base 6 to 7. So that's what it look like with, in comparison with this black colour. So yeah, I'm dumb, I'm tired, but I'm getting this hair done now. I was that tired that night I didn't even get a video of me putting my hair dye on, but that's me in the hairdresser before I got the peekaboo highlights, pure black. And then after the wee copper peekaboo highlights, I went for copper instead of going for like a chocolate brown. And then that's me when I toned peekaboo highlights with more copper when I done my roots a month later. So yeah. And here's some close-up pictures of my peekaboo highlights. You can see the copper tones going through them. They're quite hard to notice in pictures unless you look for them, but they look really, really nice and subtle and pretty. So for this hair dye, the Garnier Olia, I found it's the same really, really great quality in the colour. The colour is definitely a true pitch black. It covered my roots perfectly. It left no missing parts or anything like that. It just covered it completely. I would say this colour would be perfect for people who have grey hair because it'll just cover it. It's that good, and I did find a little bit of difference in the formula, but it's like just as good anyway. Yeah, they've made it more vegan friendly, but it's just still as good quality as what it was before. But it's hard to really explain. It's been like a month and a half since I've done my hair, or 2 months now. But it's easy to work with, doesn't really drip down or anything. Although I would recommend with any hair colour to protect your surfaces and prep yourself so you don't get dye everywhere. But yeah, it's just the nozzle on the bottle is quite good because you're able just to get section by section of your hair, and it's easy to mix up and apply to your hair. It isn't too thick or thin. It has that nice kind of yogurty, like a Greek or just a natural type of yogurt consistency, but it has a bit of thickness to it too, so it's quite good to spread and apply. Throughout the month, I found it did last on my roots quite well. Obviously, my roots grew out like it does every month, but the colour I applied lasted throughout the month really, really well. And it just still made them look nice and dark and intense, which is what I want from my roots. Though one downside I found, maybe that's because I washed my hair the day before I dyed it, which is a bit dopey, but hey ho, is that I found it wasn't as comfortable on the scalp as usual. No, I'm not allergic to it, but it's just more uncomfortable. I think it's just because I didn't leave my hair long enough. I haven't used the colour since because I have been using my Clairol Root Touch Up permanent hair colour kits just to get the free bowl and brush pretty much, and the colour from there is quite good too. But next time I dye my hair I will be using Garnier Olia in black. When I do dye my hair next, I will try to film it, my whole process of how I dye my hair with the bowl and brush, because obviously the peekaboo highlights I don't feel comfortable doing it with the bottle in case it wrecks my peekaboo highlights, even though I did try when I had my hair all black not to get it on the ends. Didn't really get it on the ends, if that makes sense, but I did. So I'm trying to drip through the bit of the mid-length, and I don't want to wreck my peekaboo highlights, but so I will be showing you how to do it with bowl and brush, which is getting used to on my own head. Like, it's hard to get used to it, but it's getting there. I do find it easier to miss parts when I'm doing the bowl and brush method, especially with the touch-up kits that I've used since. But I think I'll be fine with the Olia because I'll be using the bowl and brush, but I think I'll have to be a bit more thorough with it, like do cross sections like I do when I do this bottle method. I'll try to get my hair dye routine filmed for you next time I dye my hair. I think this video is going to go up in advance, so it could be end September, start of October, around that time anyway, because I have a load of videos filmed in advance, so by the time you watch it I could have had my hair dye routine filmed and all. If that's the case, then just check on my channel after you've watched this video and you'll see if it's there or not. And if it's not there, just kind of wait and see and subscribe if you want to. So I'm going to end this wee video now, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.